This is a free download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/podcasts.
Guys, it's that time. I'm all bunged up, so I'm going to delegate. Can you two do it?
Yeah.
I'm bunged up. My voice is my tool. Imagine that. Don't.
What am I imagining?
My voice is my tool, and while my tool is sharp, well, my nose isn't my tool, mate. I'm not Mr. Nosy Bonk. I'm not a bloodhound or a member of the Bloodhound gang.
What was Mr. Nosy Bonk? I remember that.
Jigsaw, Adrian Headley.
Terrifying.
Yep. So, Janet Ellis, Adrian Headley and Sylvester McCoy as one of the U-men. You said 6 words with U in and the U-men would appear. Girls, take the podcast away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Circle.
Whose phone?
That's
one.
mine. No, it's not mine. It's not mine. No, mine doesn't affect this studio.
Circle the one appropriate to your time of day.
This podcast comes with 2 warnings. Warning numero uno. It contains the saddest story in the world.
Warning number 2. The best bit of the podcast is this bit. This.
Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
I wish you'd spoken for a bit longer. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, yeah, I was right. 8:45, it was as good as it sounded, guys. Peaked. I'm going to do it because you're taking too long, you two.
Yeah,
for
go on,
goodness
hurry
sakes.
up.
Peaked. No point listening to the rest, especially not this bit. It's how the show started on Tuesday the 28th of April 2015 in the year of our Lord. Thank you, Simon. Oh, the vibe is strong with this one. If you've got blank tape, put it in, press record and play now. If you've not got blank one, just get an old one, put a bit of tape over the top or a bit of paper in the hole. Tape over like a now, that's what I call Music 6 or something. I mean, it don't matter. Tape over your kids talking. It don't matter. It won't be as good as this. Seriously, man. If this show isn't one of the top 5 shows what I have ever done, I will come round personally and pleasure you in any way you deem fit. Financially, any way you deem fit. Yeah, that's it, Kelly. That. If that's what they want. Because the vibe is strong with this one. Welcome to the first hour of the show. We're coming up with the name tomorrow. We're going to decide on the name tomorrow, so we're still open for your suggestions. What do we call this secret magic wonderland of 60 minutes? It's 56 now. Between 6 and 7, 08459 455 555. And the top secret question this morning is, are you Beachbody ready?
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
The O, the 8, the 4, the 5, the 9, the 5. I can't do that. The O, the 8, the 4, the 5, the 9, the 5, the 4.
No.
The
All the way round.
I can't do that.
No, you can't.
Someone, you try and do it like that.
The O, the 8, the 4, the 5, the 9, the 4, the 5, the 5, the... Oh, no, I can't do it.
Isn't that hard?
I'm never going to be a cheerleader.
Guys, you at home, this is great fun, and this is another fun phoning we can have. You phone up and try and say a telephone number
do it.
without...
Do we have to say the O to the 8 to the 4,
Don't even
5,
make it...
9,
Let's start with the
4.
basics. Let's start with the basics. Kelly Betts.
The O, the 8, the 4, the 5, the 9.
You're
the
reading
4,
it, mate.
the
You're
5,
reading it.
the
Look at me when you do
5.
it. Look at me when you do
Okay,
it.
the O, the 4.
There we go, you see? We found something the human mind cannot do. Isn't that amazing? There's nothing better than when the camera comes up to the side of a drummer on top of the pops and he's drumming away and he realises that the camera's there, so he turns and he does a drum face to the camera for the kids at home.
I used to go out with a drummer, and that drum face was quite off-putting.
What was he like? Hang on a second.
Very similar. Anyway.
What was he like with his... What was his stick work like? There we go. We got there in the end. What was his stick work like?
Pretty good. He'd been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, did he like bashing the skins?
Yep.
Was he good? Was he good at keeping time? What was his rhythm like?
Yeah, well, all that.
Yeah. Did he did he like to pound away?
Yes.
Great.
Which is handy, but
It's a drummer, isn't it?
now he's doing that with someone else, and that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Wasn't meant to be.
I like drummers. No, I don't. No, I don't like drummers. I like drums. I like the sound of the drums. Bumbity, bumbity, bumbity,
I drummed once through a whole concert. I can't play the drums.
Do you?
I just did that. I did the Ringo Starr. For 3 hours.
Okay. just trying to.
Oh, no, sometimes I did dun 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 dun.
Oh, no, go on, Kenny, you do that one, that's yours.
Was he always snare on time?
That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Did you count him in?
Eh?
NHS campaigners are questioning the amount the West Herts Hospital...
£13 million? How on...
Well,
I guess you just think, oh, well...
200 grand ain't nothing.
Nothing, is it?
200 grand ain't nothing. What was...
It's as if they don't expect they'll ever pay it back.
What were his fill-ins like?
Whose fill-ins?
Your drummer, mate. Your drummer lover.
Didn't have any fill-ins.
No. Was he good at... was he good at... Were his fill-ins... Were they good?
Oh, I think they're over-elaborate.
It was an innuendo, and we've lost the innuendo now.
I think they're over-elaborate. Then the drum face put me off after a while.
Did he use the drum face in... Really?
No,
his drum face.
My dad listens to this. Anyway, good morning.
Kels.
Yeah.
His drum face.
Oh.
Oh.
You got something in your hair? You have actually. No, you have actually. That's not me being... You've got a coffee granule in your hair.
Handy.
Never mind. Hey, this is what we're going to do. So,
How? I didn't make coffee with the
I know a snare is a drum.
Yeah, well,
But what's the pun? Was he snare on time?
was he always there on time?
Well, I made it better by taking always out.
Was he always there on time?
Was he snare on time? Just think, we're not going to play this.
Dum-be-doo-wah.
What we are going to do, the secret question, are you beach body ready? 08459.
That's a good question.
Sorry?
Didn't ask you.
It's no doorbell or knockers, is it?
No. But what we're also going to do in conjunction with that is we're going to try and make a band out of ex-lovers.
I can get.
Wait, you can give us a marching band, Kath. We've got the drummer. Who did you go out with? We can have two drummers, Adam and the Ants.
I had someone who fancied himself as an Elvis impersonator as well.
Okay, well let's try and make the band. 08459 455 555. 6 till 7 is the best hour of the week, and I would advise you to go on Listen again. bbc.co.uk/3 counties and listen back to the first hour of every show we've ever done for at least the last 2 weeks. And here's a taster as to why. Morning, guys. I'm bunged up, little tickly throat, but do you know what? Do you know what's different this time? I'm not going to bang on about it, as usual, as per usual. I had the option last night, and I was feeling a little bit poorly, to get in my car, go to Tesco, go to the pharmacy, buy a shed load of night nurse and some Vicks. And I didn't. I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ride this cold out. Yeah, that's right, guys. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
I am going to ride this. I am as brave as those marathon runners, some of whom may have had a limb missing. I am going to ride this cold out without chemicals. I'm not putting money in the pockets of those thieves. But I do feel quite rough as a result of that.
Pride of Britain award on the
Pride of Daily Mirror, ITV, Simon Cowell. You may want to get in touch and give me Pride of Britain award for that. I'm like those people that give kidney away to a complete stranger just for the heck of it. It's like almost like I've raised £1 million for somebody.
Except they do it with medication.
Yeah, lightweights. Oh yeah, anaesthetic, is it? Right, yeah, keyhole surgery. Have some of that. So, with that in mind, we're going to crack on with the show. And one thing, I know we're playing a song later on. Nobody, under any circumstances, is allowed to mention Joni Mitchell. We can't put the curse of the show on a woman who's already knocking at the door of death.
Let's call her something else.
Yeah, let's... who don't we like? Let's call her Ollie Moores. Gosh, isn't Ollie Moores poorly in that Canadian hospital? Can't mention Joni Mitchell. The curse can't take another one. On today's show, birds and bees, beds and breakfasts, and beefs on buses. Ooh.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
We've been trying to name our 6 till 7 hour. Let's be honest, guys, it's the best hour of the show. It really is the best hour of the freaking show. It's all downhill from there. Here's some suggestions we won't be using.
Just a name for your wonderful hour.
Well, hang on a second, Peter, because you did suggest a name already, didn't you? Mystery and Mayhem.
I did, but that's long gone now.
Yes, that has been wiped off. So let's...
We're into a new phase now.
Hey, phase 2, I like to call it. What is it, Pete?
6 to 7, Radio Heaven.
I'm not even... Right. Listen, we can speak freely, and we're friends, aren't we, Peter?
Yes,
I'm not even going to pick up the pen for that one.
Okay.
I'm not, and I'm sorry to be harsh, Peter. We're really getting to the wire now, and we have to make the decision tomorrow. I can't write that on the board, Peter.
I've got a really good idea.
Yeah.
No problem. My feelings aren't hurt.
Oh.
He's the bigger man.
I am indeed.
Is he crying?
No.
He's crying. Peter, go off every week. Good morning, Katya.
Hello, I've got suggestions.
Hang on a second, because Katya... Katya, hang on 1 second. Katya, 1 second, please, because Catherine's got a suggestion that you might like.
But I think we should hear Katya's first, and then I can pone it.
Let's hear yours.
Katya?
Yes?
What about... Why don't we call it the rabbit hole?
Ah.
You see?
Because we don't discuss what happens down there. Anything can happen.
True.
You see it like that one, Katya?
Yes.
Katya, can I ask you?
Yes.
Are you beach body ready?
Okay. The fugitive hour.
No, hang on a second, Katya. Are you beach body ready? Are you beach body ready? Are you beach body ready? Are you beach body ready?
I want to say my...
You can say them, Katya. I just want to ask this question. Then you can say them. Are you beach body ready?
You're not going to let me say
I'm
that.
going to let you say it. Just tell me, are you beach body ready?
Okay, forget who I am.
Are you beach body ready?
First time caller, hello.
First time caller, long time listener. Well, nice to have you on the show. Are you beach body ready?
No.
Right, well, it's a wee bit of a twist on the highbrow Radio 4 programme News Hour.
Oh, OK. News Hour?
Snooze Hour.
Well, hang on a minute. First of all, I don't think that Radio 4 don't have a programme called News Hour, do they?
Well, maybe I'm got it wrong.
Well, you can't do a pun on something that doesn't exist. Snooze Hour implies, I want people to think this is full of vim and vigour and indeed pizzazz.
Well, what I was thinking was, because it works on different levels, doesn't it? So snooze, it's snooze. That was the twist.
Yeah. Where's the that's one level. Where's the other one?
And then, like, the favourite button on everybody's gadget is the snooze
That's
button.
when you turn the radio off, isn't it?
You give yourself...
Thank you, Terry.
For 10 minutes piece.
You speak to Kev. I'm at my wit's end.
I've already spoken to Kev twice. He's told me this idea twice. I think you're going to love it.
Kev, what you got for us?
Morning, Ian. Catherine, I think you will love this. Now, this is on 2 levels, okay? So
another multi-levelled one.
Right, okay. The name for this club is going to be called the Ministry of Nonsensical, Knowledgeable, Educated Eccentrics.
And what does that spell? What does that spell? Mince or something?
No.
Well, write it down. Look, tell him it again, Kev.
Oh, I can't be... It's too many letters.
Come on. You have to, Ian.
Ministry of
Nonsensical.
Nonsensical. All right. I was trying to abbreviate it. Yes.
Knowledgeable. Educated.
Oh, yeah.
Eccentric.
Hey!
You need in there. Kev? The hour of 6 and 7, we have Ian Lee and the Monkeys.
Thank you, Kev. Thank you very much indeed. It's on the list.
Do you want me to write it on the board?
Well, I was just being polite. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, Terry. The decision's going to be made in about 13 minutes. Just read what we've got on the list so far.
So far, our hour.
Yes.
Ragging around.
No. You've got to say it properly.
Ragging around.
Ragging around. Ragging around.
Ragging around.
The power hour.
Yeah.
The yardy hour.
Yappy.
The yappy hour.
Yeah.
And the rabbit hole.
OK. Well, we're going to make a decision soon, guys. Vowels and consonants. That's quite clever, actually.
Yeah.
Mylene Class yesterday caused a stir on Countdown on Monday by spelling GOBSH. But host Rachel Riley and predecessor Carol Vorderman have seen it all before on the Channel 4 show. Here, Ruth Harrison looks at other X-rated offerings. Some of them I can't read. I'm going to read the caption underneath the picture.
Right.
You've got to try and guess what the offensive word is.
Without saying it.
No, you could. These ones we can say on the radio.
Oh, really?
There's a couple that we can't say. I don't think we can say fannies.
Well, It's just a woman's name.
Yeah, no, oh, exactly. It's
There's no more fanning.
exactly.
In the Enchanted Wood.
That's okay. Not so enchanted anymore, is it? Would I?
And he's called Rick.
Rick Waller. Do you remember Rick Waller? I met him. What an arrogant man he was.
Yeah, he was a bit odd, though, wasn't he?
He was an arrogant man.
But do you think he was overcompensating?
For what?
You know, he's...
His what? His brilliant voice? He didn't need to have... He should have undercompensated if you're talking about his size. Arrogant man. Justin.
I'm on the street.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Because these are the rude words that have been on Countdown, OK?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to make sure we do ones that we can say. I'm going to read the caption underneath the picture, and you've got to try and guess what they are, OK, guys?
This could go horribly wrong.
Bust in show. Letters stack up nicely. Bust in show. Letters stack up nicely. It's a 9-letter word. Bust in show. This is good. Letters stack up nicely. A 9-letter word. Kelly.
Boobies.
Sorry?
Boobies, but they spelt it with 3 O's.
Boobies. No. You're in the right area.
Brazier.
No. Justin, any ideas?
We need the countdown clock.
Yeah.
I don't think I can say what I'm thinking.
No, you probably can't.
No.
But yet that doesn't normally stop
is
you.
it... Hang on. Is it fun bags?
No, it's large baps. Large baps.
And by the way, there is a local takeaway shop which is called Large Baps.
Well, local.
I thought they were called Nice Baps.
I think there's one called Large Baps as well.
Oh, the bigger store, the sister store.
Win ugly. Rachel's 7-letter shocker. Win ugly. Rachel's 7-letter shocker. You got it, Kels.
Butters.
No. What? That means good looking, mate, you told me.
Of course.
But she's in the right ballpark.
Win ugly.
Yeah. I don't get the win. It's ugly.
Munter.
Close.
Minger.
There, Mingers. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, mother. Oh, mother. I don't know if we can say this one.
No.
Does it begin with F?
It's 4 letters. Oh, mother. What?
No, we definitely wouldn't be able to say that, Kelly. So don't mouth it.
Oh, mother. 4 letters. See, I wouldn't have thought this was a word.
What does it begin with?
M.
Oh.
I would have thought this was an acronym.
What, like Mard or something?
Huh?
Mard.
Not Mard. Anyone?
Mayo?
No.
MILF. We'll do one more, then we'll have a break, then we'll come back, all right? Which one? I can't do that one. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Show reaches a thrilling climax. That's 8 letters. Oh, yes. Show reaches a thrilling climax.
Orgasmic.
It's orgasm. There's only 2 more of these I can do, Justin.
OK, come on, hit me.
There's only 2 more of these I can do. 8 letters.
Right.
Hard to beat.
Oh, gosh.
Was the player proud?
Hard to beat.
Was the player proud?
I'm going to stay out of this one.
I think you should, Kelly. It's 8 letters. Hard to beat. Was the player proud?
Oh, gosh.
Huh?
I don't think I can say.
It's a building. An erection.
An erection.
It's a building. What's your beef? Justin's not amused. Justin.
That's crossed the line, mate.
Well, it certainly has.
I never thought you'd hear you say that to me.
Wow.
Go on, quick, do another one.
All right, last one. 7 letters. Pack it in. Word is a bit below the belt.
Oh, again.
You can do this one. Pack it in, just. That word's a bit below the belt. 7 letters.
7 letters, OK.
Begins with T.
Oh,
Oh,
T.
no. We can't... Can we say that one?
We can say that word.
Can I say it?
You can say that.
I don't want to say it. You'll clip it.
Todge.
Todgers, yeah, you can say that word. Catherine, you say that word for me, nice and clear. Go.
No.
Go on, say it. Just say it. Get your scissors ready.
I'm not saying it, no.
Just for the boys and girls at home who missed it.
Todgers.
Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. Gotta be rock roll music. If you wanna dance with me.
Todgers.
If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me.
Todgers.
And that was the recording of Kath's last thought before she unfortunately passed away.
What?
And I think we can go live now. Sad news, Catherine has passed away, but we can go live now to the recording of her last ever thought using new brain technology. A microphone was inserted in her ear, and as she passed away to the ethereal light, this was the last thing she was thinking of.
Todgers.
And here's the moment we finally name the 6 till 7 hour.
Can we call it Todgers?
No.
Right.
Oh, in memory of Kath. I miss that girl.
I miss her.
Todgers.
Oh.
She goes off to
There
heaven.
she goes.
Bye,
floating away.
Kath.
Bye, Kath.
Bye. Bye, Kath. Bye, Kath. Bye, Kath. Bye. Bye, Kath.
Todgers.
I miss her. I miss her a lot.
God,
Kath.
there's me thinking you would clip that and abuse it.
Yeah.
And
That's
you,
what we're going to do.
You do that.
So, we're down to...
Hour.
Yeah.
Ragging around.
Ragging around.
Ragging around.
The power hour.
Yeah.
The yardy hour.
Yappy!
Or the rabbit hole.
I like ragging around.
We know you do.
Ragging around.
But we're talking about names for the show.
Oh.
It pains me to say it, because the Yappy Hour is mine, and I think it's brilliant. I do like the rabbit hole. Boyley, the casting vote goes to you.
Yeah, well, it's my idea, so yeah. Let's go with that.
Oh, look at you. You're supposed to cast a vote for my one.
Oh, I like the yardy hour, but I don't think we should be encouraging these
It's
guys.
not the Yardy Hour. Okay, so what are we calling it?
Rabbit hole.
Okay, we've got a name. Well, we can't, what, you just say, what, now it's the rabbit hole. It needs work.
Welcome to the rabbit hole. What happens down here stays down here.
Okay, can we get Mike to make up some jingles for us?
Yeah, that's his job, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, can we ask Mike to make up some jingles for us?
Yeah.
The rabbit hour. No, the
rabbit hour.
The rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah. You can withdraw your labour if you'd like. Well, I say that. I mean, that would imply that you've offered some labour. Offer some labour, then withdraw it.
The ones that I liked.
Yeah.
Ragging around.
Yeah, we know. You just
No.
told us.
I liked the Yappy Hour.
That was my idea.
And I liked Hour at Hour.
That was your idea.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
And the one you didn't like?
The rabbit hole.
Ah. There you go. It's called the Rabbit Hole Copyright. You can do the copyright logo. I can do the trademark logo. Together we could start a business.
Yeah.
Could copyright it and trademark it.
Yeah.
Join us down the Rabbit Hole Copyright weekdays from 6 till 7. On Wednesday's show, we were talking about sex education in schools. Everjoy called in, not Everard, as I first thought. This is a call that actually made me stand up and walk away from the microphone.
Well, first of all, you were talking about the sex education in schools.
Yes.
I don't think it's age appropriate for an 8-year-old to be shown a graphic picture of a penetrated or erect penis.
I don't think the penis is penetrated. What age is appropriate to see a drawing of an erect penis?
Well, I think that's a choice a child has to make at some point in their life.
Well, they don't. Well, they have to make the choice.
They have to make the choice.
The child,
not we as adults. I just think it's inappropriate to be teaching sex education. The more you teach an 8-year-old. This is my argument. Yeah. An 8-year-old will be taught about sex education because my sister had to take her child off school for that. Yeah. That's the only subject she was good at. Sex education.
That's the only subject.
That's the only subject my sister's child was good at, and she had to move him.
What do you mean good at sex education?
He wasn't concentrating in school on anything else.
He was focusing on sex.
Yes, came home one day and he's got a star award. So she asked him, what did you get the star award for? And he said, I managed to draw a vagina and a penis. To me, that's inappropriate. She had to move that child from a school in England to a school in Zimbabwe for about 4 years.
They got a star for that.
Yes.
How old was he?
Harry was about 9 years at the time.
Wow, that's really...
And that's the only thing he was good at.
Wow.
What happened to concentrating on mathematics or science?
But you can't blame the boy. Good morning. You can't. I'm glad I've got Dealey and Kelly's faders down. You can't, and Kath actually. You can't blame his lack of attention at mathematics on being good at drawing genitals.
No, but to me, that's the only subject he said he was interested in, sex education. So everything else was out the window, except the sex education.
But going back to an earlier point, Everjoy, and boy, I could talk to you till 9 o'clock. Going back to an earlier point, you said it's up to the child to decide what age they want to see a drawing of an erect penis.
Yes.
But if the child doesn't know about an erect penis, how will they ever know that they should see a drawing? Surely it's our responsibility as adults, parents and teachers.
I think it should be left to the parents to deal with these issues.
But Everjoy.
The more you introduce these things in schools, to be honest with you, I'll go back to an issue that people misjudged and didn't look at until something happened.
Yeah.
Look at Holly and Jessica. We lost the two girls to Ian Handley, a murderer who was employed by the school.
Okay.
He was a pedophile before.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, the message this is sending.
I've got to interrupt simply and wave a yellow card because there might be people offended by what you said. The Soham murders have got nothing to do with sex education at all.
No. But I'm saying it's an example I'm giving that children can be groomed.
Yes,
children can be groomed into doing things which are inappropriate.
Which is exactly, and you've just argued against yourself, and thank you. Which is exactly why we need sex education in the school. The reason you've just said is because children can be groomed and manipulated by adults, and of course they can, is the reason, one of the main reasons we need sex education in the school. So that children know what is and what isn't appropriate, they know what bits go where, and they know that one of the important things of sex education is that you learn that you have the right to say no.
Anyway, as a child, decisions like that, when you're manipulated, you can't. No, all I'm saying is, as a child, if you're told by an adult that you cannot repeat these things, you will not repeat them.
That's exactly why we need sex education, to empower children, to show them what their private bits are for, and to show them that they are special, and that they can, you only use them when you're older, and that they are important, and you only use them with people that are that love you, and that if someone touches you there, it's inappropriate, and you can say no, and you are allowed. Because when you're a kid, right? You do what adults say, okay? You're told not to be rude to an adult. You're told not to run away from an adult. You're told to do what an adult says. I am empowering my boys very kind of carefully because they're only young. I'm empowering my boys that certain parts of their body are private, okay? And that they can only be touched in very special circumstances, and that if they feel uncomfortable with those special parts of their body being touched, they can say no. And if they feel really uncomfortable, they can run away. That's what sex education is and why it's so important.
I don't know where people would draw the line with this, but I'm going to move on from there, talk about wheelchairs. I still not...
What about people in wheelchairs having sex?
No, it's not about sex now.
Inappropriate?
No,
You're sex mad, you are, Everjoy. You're sex mad. You can't stop thinking about it, you mucky pup.
No. No, I'm going to talk about the importance of having wheelchair users on the buses, on the trains.
Yeah.
I've had an experience before where drivers used to drive past a wheelchair user. I know of a particular wheelchair user who suffers a lot of this misfortune in central London.
Yes.
It's appalling that people have to go to that level in this day and age where things have been modernized.
Yes.
You find when you go into a London Transport for London bus, there is a bit that's written priority to wheelchair users. So I don't know what the term priority when a baggie cannot be folded and left and put up somewhere to let a wheelchair user in.
Scott has tweeted two questions. The first one I can't ask you. The second one I can. First come, first served. Otherwise, he says, otherwise the buggy... Otherwise, the buggy would have to get off at every stop if somebody in a wheelchair was there. First come, first served.
No, the buggy does not have to get out of the bus. The buggy can be folded. It's easy. A wheelchair user cannot come off their wheelchair. I think this is what people should understand.
Yeah.
A wheelchair user is simply driving into the wheelchair space.
Yes.
You can fold your buggy and put it next to the wheelchair.
Okay.
Can you not just take your child out of the buggy and fold the buggy and let everyone else get in?
Everjoy, it really is... we've never spoken before, have we?
No, we haven't.
Oh, please call again.
I will do.
Can I ask one final question?
Yes, please.
Doorbells or knockers?
Doorbells.
Thank you very much indeed. Bloody marvellous. Hey, what's the opposite to chips? That question was asked down the rabbit hole copyright this week. And let's be honest, it's a great question. Sadly, rubbish answers.
Radio.
Freestyle, what you gonna do? So, let's play a little game. I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
Oh, I don't like these games.
You're at your wit's end.
Yes.
Okay. There is a large gentleman, swarthy large gentleman holding the door. You can't escape from the hotel room.
Am I hungry?
You are very hungry. That's what makes it worse. You've been trapped in this hotel room for 6 weeks and they've barely fed you. You're starving. This is both of you.
Okay.
You're in separate hotel rooms. You're in separate hotels.
I would have eaten her.
You think they've told you that the other one is dead. This is kind of like a little bit of a side story.
Wow, this is getting elaborate.
This is kind of irrelevant, really, but this is just to create the scenario.
Go on.
And the gentleman says... We're going to play the opposite of chips. It's the name of the game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You have to tell him the opposite of what he tells you. And you can play this at home, dear listener, under not quite such terrifying circumstances.
What happens if you get it wrong?
He chops a finger off.
Whoa! What, his own or mine?
Well, yours.
Oh.
No, what happens is... No, he's... OK, so during that 6 weeks, yes, he's told you that the other one's been killed, but then they're really messing with your mind. And then just before... he says, I want to play a game. You go, OK. And I will feed you at the end of the game. OK.
What's he going to give me, though?
Hang on a minute, don't matter. It's called whatever you want. Room service, you're in a hotel.
Chip butty.
You're going to... I want to play a game. OK. You're going to get fed at the end. OK. The game is... What is the opposite of chips? OK. By the way, I lied. Your friend is alive. Oh, you're messing with my mind. But every time you get an answer wrong, I chop off her finger.
It sounds as if she would be better off dead, so...
No, she's going to... Well, but you're going to both lose a finger here. Right, so we'll start...
Can I lose this one first?
Nope, you use that one the most. We'll start with Catherine.
Yeah.
Because you've kind of got a hang of this game. We were playing it yesterday.
So your finger's safe-ish.
Thanks.
What's the opposite of...
Yes.
Vanilla?
Chocolate.
Boom, she's in. Kelly's finger's saved. Kelly?
Thanks. Yes.
Remember this. I saved your finger.
Yes.
What's the opposite of lemonade?
Thing is...
Oh.
Whoa!
You want me to say Coca-Cola?
I want you to say what the opposite of lemonade is.
Well, Coca-Cola.
Thank you very much indeed. Steve's on the line. Good morning, Steve.
Morning, Ian.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Oh.
Whose finger is at risk?
No fingers are at risk with Steve.
All right. Okay.
He's a civilian. Steve, what's the opposite of chocolate?
Milk.
Oh, Steve.
Chop one of Catherine's fingers off. Kelly next.
Whoa, he's doing this deliberately. Okay, here's one, and this is another one that's a bit confusing. No, actually, I'll give you the easy option. What's the opposite of vinegar? Steve? Steve? Steve?
Steve. Steve.
Steve!
Steve.
It's
not even a tricky one, Steve.
You can't. The opposite of vinegar?
Salt.
Of course it is. But what's the opposite of salt?
Pepper.
Well...
And vinegar.
You can't have two. That's the thing.
If you're having fish.
What's the opposite of chips? We've actually sent Justin Dealey out on the streets to answer this. The opposite of vinegar, Kels?
Well, listen.
Oh, you really...
Because salt and pepper are mates. Everybody knows that.
Salt and vinegar are mates?
Yeah, exactly.
At the seaside?
What's the opposite of vinegar?
I don't know. A hat.
Oh, crying out loud! If you've got something you're not sure what the opposite of it is, give me a call. 08459 455 555.
Jumper.
Huh?
Jumper.
The opposite of a jumper? Well, now, strangely, it's a cardigan.
No, it's not. No, it's
yes,
a T-shirt.
it is. No, it's a cardigan. And you know it is, don't you?
I think you might have a point.
Yeah.
Where does a tank top come into play?
Oh, tank top. Well, the opposite of a tank top is shorts.
Opposite of gloves.
Scarf.
Well, I would say mittens.
Well, you would, mate, because you haven't grasped it. Well, you can't with mittens. It's tricky, isn't it? 'Cause you can't get your finger. Why? I don't get mittens. What's the point of mittens?
Have you ever tried to put gloves on a tiny child?
Yeah.
They put their fingers all in the wrong places.
I am wicked at putting gloves on a child now. Do you know what? Can we, Kelly?
Yes.
I'm going to do the saddest story in the world in a minute. To recover from that, can you phone up Norris McWhirter from the Guinness Book of Records and ask him what's the world record for a man putting gloves on small children? I don't know if it's the number of children in 60 seconds or if it's... Either way, I'll do it.
I have small childlike hands and some gloves.
Yep.
So you could practice on me.
No.
It don't work like that.
Oh.
You haven't quite got the mind of a child, not quite.
Oh, Anne-Marie. Yeah, she's the opposite of salt is sugar. No, I'm not having that.
Yes, she's right.
No, she's not.
That's what I thought yesterday.
Yeah.
Adam says the opposite of chips are hash browns. Get out of town, for crying out loud.
Salad?
What about it?
What's the opposite of salad?
It's a burger. Right. Obviously. 08459 455 555. Kelly, the opposite of a door.
A window?
Yes.
But it's not.
But it is.
Surely the opposite of a door would be...
An arch.
The wall.
The opposite of a wall, for crying out loud.
Or a knocker.
That's doorbells. The opposite of a knocker is a doorbell.
Oh, yes.
We know that.
I wasn't here, sorry, I missed that one.
Well, hang on a second. Let's ask Sadiq. Sadiq, what's the opposite of a knocker?
Doorbells.
Thank you.
Anyway.
The opposite of wood?
Plastic.
Metal.
Fire! Oh, guys, Justin!
Oh, dearie me, Sadiq. I love you, boss.
Let me get started. Sadiq, sorry, what's the opposite of knockers?
Doorbells.
Thank you, Sadiq.
The opposite of a door, by the way, is a back door.
No. Still a door. Still a door, Joss.
You were doing so well at this game yesterday when we were having breakfast.
I know how to play this game. I know how to win. It's you guys who don't know how to win.
OK, Justin, we're going to turn all of our microphones off, OK? It's just going to be you, freestyling, solo.
OK.
Explain to the listener how the opposite of a door is a back door. Over to you.
OK. So you said, what is the opposite of a door? I'm presuming that you mean front door to a property. Quite simply, the opposite is at the back of the property. That, my friend, is a back door. Thank you very much. Good night.
You know what assume makes, don't you?
Go on.
An ass out of you and me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mention a front door, mate. It's just door. The opposite of a door.
Just a door, yeah?
A door is a door.
Might have been an interior door, you assumed. Silly.
It's just a door, mate.
So I'm getting technical. Nobody's got technical with you so far this morning. I'm getting technical, and you don't like it.
Kelly's not got this yet. Let's try another one with Kelly. Obvious one. Opposite of a cat.
A dog.
Beautiful. You got it, you said. And you agree with that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because that is
hang on.
I got one.
Hang on, Justin disagrees.
Tiger.
They're not the opposite. They're the same thing.
It's a cat.
No. They share 99.999% of the same DNA, you plum. They're cousins.
Opposite of a rabbit.
Opposite of a rabbit.
Guinea pig. Boom shakalak.
Now, we've had our fun in this podcast, but I think it's time we took it a little bit more seriously. Deep breaths, everyone. This is now... You two idiots, this is genuinely the saddest story in the world, and yet none of you went with it.
No, I think it's sad for a different reason from yours.
Listen to this, guys, and have some tissues ready, because it's sad. Right, the saddest story in the world, OK? And I don't know if after this... I'm not going to play any music over it, because honestly, this is such a sad story. I read this...
Is there a song you'd like me to get ready to go into?
I've got an up-tempo pop song, Manfred Mann, but I don't know whether I should play just a really sad song after it.
Or, I know what we do. We have a minute of thinking time, and then we carry on.
We can't think for too long, because the
emergency tape kicks in.
emergency tape
I was... hang on a second. We're either going to play up-tempo... It's either that, or it's down-tempo.
Oh.
I mean, it's
this sad
it's this. It's this. We're going to do it. We're going to what we're going to do. Radio, theatre of the mind. We're going to create an atmosphere of vibe and emotion. Unusual for us as we go down the rabbit hole, but this is what we like. We're going to create a vibe. Honestly, without shadow of a doubt, the saddest story in the world. It only gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. The headline: Lonely Boy's Birthday Fun. Already.
Oh, I know. Oh.
Already. Lonely Boy's Birthday Fun.
Thumb.
Fun.
Oh.
This is no
See,
comments.
that sounds like it's going to be a fun story.
No comments from either of you, please.
Go.
No, I'm listening. I'm ready.
A boy with no friends got more than 200 birthday cards from across the world after his mum appealed for well wishes on Facebook. It's a good start. It's a good start.
Why would his mum do that?
Shh. I'll tell you why, mate. I'll tell you why when we get to the second from last paragraph. I'll cough, and that's going to tell you. That means I'm reading the bit that's going to tell you why his mum would do that. Molly Mole Povey's post. Oh, mate!
Kelly.
Honestly, this isn't a joke. Molly Mole Povey's post went viral, and Roman, 11, received cards from as far away as Australia. And 61 people turned up with party poppers on the eve of his big day yesterday.
Oh, gosh. Patronising party.
Roman struggles to find friends and often cries himself to sleep.
So, does he die?
Oh, mate, you ruined it! Hey, look at this! It's stuff from Friday. Probably. I don't know. It's Thursday, 4 minutes past 9. OK, this is the phone-in today.
Go on.
What's your phone-in? 08459 455 555. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then we don't pursue the phone-in. But what's your phone-in? Scott's is, my friend Chris used to work in Hamleys and Michael Jackson came in. But it was Chris's day off.
Oh.
Yeah, when have you missed Michael Jackson? 08459.
I miss
him every day. Matthew on Twitter. We've got 23 minutes and... You missed the phone in there. Who did you leave a light on for? Oh, boom! Come on!
Do you mean metaphorically or...?
It don't matter. It don't matter. That's a good one, isn't it, Kels?
That is a great
That is brilliant. Let's see, is Biggers' contribution going to be as good as that?
Nope.
Harsh, but probably fair, Biggers.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm feeling the vibe is strong with this one, man. It's a strong
I'm loving
vibe.
your show this morning.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I'm tempted to declare the first hour an independent state.
Yes.
Just completely independent from the BBC, from Three Counties Radio, even from us. And we hang on a second. We put a sail on it and we sail it around the world. That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't quite know how we're going to do that, as it's actually a concept as opposed to a boat. But never mind. Biggers, what have you got for us?
What about theme tune Fridays, mate? Every Friday you play a theme tune from a TV show or a film?
What's the polite way of ending this?
Just cut him off.
OK, fine. Yeah, lovely.
Let's
Thank you.
pretend you didn't say it.
By the way, here's Carol has tweeted us, and this is another phone-in. I met Paul Scoynes in person at the mayoral debate last night. When have you ever met Paul Scoynes? 08459 455 555. In person.
Yep.
I have never met Paul Scoynes in person, and I'm hoping that day will come one day. Joe says, I once saw Paul Daniels in a toy shop with his mum. Which celebs have you seen out with their mum? I would say, which celebs have you seen in toy shops? 08459 455 555.
None.
You've never seen a celebrity in a toy shop?
No, I don't.
You've been in a toy shop with me. This guy.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah, OK, Kels, I was going to steal that, as I normally do with your ideas. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to let her have the credit for this. What did you just type on my screen?
What Pauls have you seen?
What Pauls have you seen? I've seen... OK, let's go through it. I've seen Weller.
Oh, yeah, I got in his way once.
Yeah. I walked past him on a barge. What Pauls are you seeing? Catherine pulled a face then, I think, because she's not seen any...
That's because the apostrophe was in the wrong place. It was... Plurals don't need one. Unless you're talking about Pauls.
What Pauls have you seen, mate? Stop stalling and start talking.
Scoynes, Skulls, and no, that's it.
It's Paul Kay's a Paul, isn't he?
Yeah, Paul.
I've seen Paul Kay.
I went to school with someone called Paul Cunliffe.
Good morning, Ian.
You know the Batman theme?
All right, Trevor.
Yes.
What are the words to it?
Well, sadly, I could only agree with what Catherine was singing earlier.
No. There is nobody singing the word Batman in there. It's an aural illusion. Shall we listen to it?
Okay.
I'm going to give you the horn, Patricia.
Yes.
It's the horn and it's not the words. Have a listen. Here we go. You singing along?
Humming, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. That's fine. No one's singing yet, are they? I'm really wondering about what lyrics you sang earlier. No one there. It's a horn. No one there. It's a horn.
What?
No one there. It's a horn.
I'll ask my son if they agree with you.
Where's your son there?
No, he has a room full of guitars and instruments.
Oh.
I'll ask him later.
Well,
anyhow.
How long? Whoa, hang on. How long is that going to take? Because I've only got 8 minutes left.
Not today.
Hang on.
I'm afraid.
Horns. No, there's no one singing. It's just the horn, Patricia.
Okay, I know how clever you are in the music world.
I'm very clever in the music world. You're absolutely right. Patricia, as you flattered me so much, I'm going to let you make your point. What did you call in for, my dear?
Is it your birthday today? You keep talking about birthday cards that have...
Spoke about it once. No, it's not my birthday today.
Well, there must be someone who is, so I want you to listen to this and then tell me afterwards who's singing. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just because it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Well, Daniel... You have a great day now. Well, it's Daniel O'Donnell.
It is Daniel O'Donnell.
Daniel O'Donnell getting the words wrong to the birthday song.
Well, he's allowed to because he's so nice.
No, if he was so nice, Patricia, he would have recorded cards with every lady's name in the world.
Well, possibly.
He should have done that. He's not that nice, is he? He's just after the bucks, Patricia. He just wants the dollar. The euro, sorry.
Fabulous singer. The last time I saw him, he was prancing across the stage in the Royal Albert Hall, singing The Rivers of Babylon.
By the rivers of Babylon, where we lay down. I'm getting both accents there in the same voice. That's pretty good. Why, do you really like Daniel O'Donnell? He's a bit limp, isn't he, Patricia? A bit fey.
I like a sad song, and he does sing some sad songs.
I like sad songs.
Uh-oh.
I like a good cry at a good sad song. Maybe we'll do a sad song special one day. We'll just bring in Nick Drake and stuff like that and really make everyone on a downer.
We'll do a duet.
What would you like to duet on, Patricia?
I like... Oh, gosh,
Oh,
sorry.
shut up, Daniel! He's such a performer. You can't keep him quiet, can you?
I like wise men say only fools rush in. That's a nice word.
Go on, then. Let's do it.
Okay.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Having embarrassed myself,
Yes.
I'm going to put the phone down.
Thank you, Patricia. You're delightful. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And she did put the phone down. She did put the phone down.
What a lovely singer.
Wasn't what? Thank
She
you.
is.
Oh, you all right, Trev?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just looking for a paper bag.
Hey, don't be so rude about Patricia, mate. She's not a professional.
Oh, what about you, not her. She can sing, but you can't.
Okay.
You dirty old man.
You dirty old man. Right, Trevor.
Yes.
What you got for us? Wogan.
You're about Wogan, weren't you?
Yes.
What's wrong with Wogan? He's a lovely man. He's a cuddly man.
I like Wogan. I'm pro Wogan. I'm pro-Wogan.
I'm glad, and so am I. So am I. I thought you was anti-Wogan. I do apologise.
I'm Progan. Progan is Wogan is wonderful. I think he's still got it. But I'm anti-Forsyth. I'm definitely anti-Forsyth.
I never have liked him. I ain't never liked him. He's too false.
Harold, come and give me a scrub in the bath, Harold.
No, you're a dirty old man.
Are you going out with that bit from the market tonight, Harold?
Yes.
Are you going to bring her back home so I can have a look at her, Harold?
No, because you're a dirty old man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Trevor. Thanks. Leave a comment and we may read it out in the pod next week, although we never do.
That would be a good idea if we did, though.
It would be a good idea.
Keep people coming back.
Oh, well.
We never remember that stuff.
I'm going to press stop now.
Say bye.
Thanks for listening to this free download from BBC Three Counties Radio, your local radio station for beds, hearts and bucks, on FM, AM, digital radio, and online at bbc.co.uk/Three Counties.
Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
All right, Sammy, if you love travel so much, why don't you marry it?
That's impossible.
Oh, yeah. A man had sex with a postbox recently. If you love something enough, you can make it work. Made myself laugh.